Okay. Let's see. All right, so it's working. I have to check every time because, you know, problems. But anyway, hello, welcome to part 2 of the weekly reading that I happen to be doing live this week. I am Damari, as you probably know if you're watching, and if you're not, I am a psychic reader, high priestess, and oracle, amongst other things. So yes, here I am today to bring you part 2. If you didn't see the first part, you can still find that on the channel under the videos tab. And in part 1, we did the signs. Let me just double check, because I rolled them randomly each week, so I did the same on the live version. Okay, so in part 1 I did Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, and Aquarius. Okay, so those are the signs in part 1. So if you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in any of those placements, you can check that after this reading, okay? After this live, you'll find it under the videos tab on my channel. Okay, so let's see who's going to be going up first. As I say, you can watch from your Sun, Moon, Rising as usual, and Venus. It is a general reading, as you know. You guys know the deal at this point, so I don't have to go into the spiel too much. And if you don't know your natal chart, you can calculate that by clicking the link in the description, okay? All you need is your time of birth, your date of birth, and the location. All right, so the first sign up today is Pisces, okay? So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you're up first. So let's take a look at what it is you need to know for this week. This is for the 19th to the 25th, so this current week, okay? And for those of you who are wondering about the last few shadow work readings, I will be completing them this week as well, okay? All right, so let's see. Actually, let's start with the quantum. So for Pisces, please. Ooh, interesting. For Pisces, just one card, please. Okay, thank you. For Pisces, okay, that one obviously wanted, no, there's too many there. I thought there was just one. One card for Pisces, please, from the healing mantra. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to do all of these last night, but I was just too wiped out, so I had to do it in 2 parts because it was a long stream. Last night was 2 hours long, so I imagine this will be around the same length. So yeah, definitely had to do it in 2 parts. All right, so the cards you have this week, Pisces, is True Love in reverse from the quantum, Full Moon in Leo, Don't Let Your Pride Get in the Way from the Moonology, and from the healing mantra, you have Releasing Expectations. All right, so interesting combination. Yeah, for me, this is clearly screaming of a relationship that's gone awry. Something has broken down here. I feel like for many of you, you're kind of contemplating if this is the real deal. You're feeling like perhaps it is not. I think in the past, you felt like this was your person. This is someone that you could build with, grow with, right? But with True Love in reverse, I feel like you saw a different side to them that you never expected to see, right? Because in a lot of ways, you felt like you mirrored each other, but in this case, I feel like this person mirrored wounding that needed healing within yourself, okay? So that may have come as a surprise to you, and I feel like now, you know, it's very challenging because, as it says, releasing expectations, don't let your pride get in the way. I feel like for a lot of you, that's the struggle right now because you had this vision of how your life would be with this person, how this person was going to be, and you know, the kind of interaction you would have, the kind of love you would have in this connection, and it was not it, right? It just wasn't that way at all. And now you're having to reassess what it is that you want to do moving forward. You're having to release the expectations that you had surrounding this person and this connection. And for some of you, there may be a danger of you clinging on to false hope or false beliefs because you don't want to let go of this vision. You don't want to let go of these expectations that you have, or how you want to view this person. There's a bit of projection going on here, so just be aware of that. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, you may be leaning towards that direction, because I feel like emotionally, like definitely emotionally, you invested a lot into the connection. So having to wash your hands off this person and walk away, that's really hard for you, okay? Because you have invested so much, and you had this vision in your mind. You may have even talked, spoke to other people about the plans you had with this person, and now you feel like, you're being left with egg on your face because none of it's coming to pass. But like it says, don't let your pride get the better of you. You weren't to know how things were going to unfold, Pisces, okay? It's okay that it didn't work out. It's okay to just say, all right, this is not what I thought it was. Maybe it's time to release this, or maybe I need to just accept the fact that we're not on the same page, and then think about what I want to do from here, okay? So your mantra with releasing expectations is, only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not, okay? So I'll say that again. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. Okay, so that's actually a great mantra. So I feel like, yes, it's telling you don't give up on the vision or the dream. It's just be flexible in which form that takes, because perhaps you will not have it in this particular connection. Maybe it won't come to pass with this person, but that's not to say you won't have it, right? So flexibility is required there, but still have faith in the vision, because I feel like it's coming from a pure place. You just want love, right? You want unconditional love. You want it to be fair, balanced. You want it to be the real deal. So I feel like coming from that place, of course, you don't have to give up on that vision. It's just, it may not be with this person, is all I want to say, okay? So just be aware of that. So let's see what your tarot has to say about all this. Okay. Interesting. All right. So in terms of the tarot, Pisces, you have the Page of Wands. Okay, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Emperor, that is Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or someone who has a lot of fire placements in their chart. Maybe they have a significant Aries placement. But regardless, this is about you having very open, transparent, passionate conversation with this person. I feel like you're going to express how you feel about how things have transpired. I feel like your person is also going to express their feelings, okay? There's a lot of very impassioned communication. And I feel like it's important that, because it's very fiery energy as well, and we do have that Leo energy here, it's important that you both don't fall into your ego and start coming from that place, where you're trying to prove that, you are solely in the right, or you are better than they are, and, don't come from that egotistical place, okay? Just express whatever you feel like you need to express. If you feel like this isn't working, you need to express your discontent, why you feel like things are not working, without it being like, a slinging match, okay? And I feel like your person does want to express something to you about all this, right? There's something that they want you to know, I feel. Especially if you're dealing with a masculine here, like a masculine energy. Could be this Emperor, right? Or that even could be you, Pisces. But regardless, I feel like this is, because you could be a Pisces, Aries, cusper. But regardless, I feel like this is about someone here, the one who's embodying the masculine energy, wanting to lead the conversation, wanting to take control over the situation, right? Being able to express what it is they want and how they want things to transpire. But there is a danger of this becoming a little bit egotistical or even controlling, okay? So it's important that whoever's in their masculine energy does find that balance and doesn't go too far into the ego, okay? Because I feel like there may be a little bit of a controlling element to that. However, with the Justice card, Libra energy, with the King of Cups, that is Scorpio, but this could be you, Pisces, okay? I see this as your energy in this spread. I feel like either way, things are going to balance out. A solution will be found here, okay, that's fair, that is just, that makes sense in the situation. So if it does mean parting ways, then that's what you'll do. If there is the ability to heal this, then that's what you'll do. I feel like whatever decision is being made here is fair, okay? But I feel like the masculine is having a strong say in this. I'm not seeing the feminine energy yet, okay? So I feel like the masculine is trying to master their emotions. They're trying to rein it in and make an informed decision, as opposed to making it from an emotional place, right? Having an emotional response to whatever's transpiring here, okay? So it may even be that you feel like you were having to live up to this person's expectations if you're the one dealing with a masculine. And you feel like that's not fair. Things need to be balanced out, right? Or if they weren't meeting your expectations, it could be that way around, okay? But either way, I feel like you're both certainly not on the same page here, and that's the issue, okay? So, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, okay. So you have the Queen of Swords, that is Libra energy, okay? So Libra is coming in real strong. You could be dealing with a Libra. The Priestess, that is the High Priestess, that is you, Pisces, smack bang in the middle of your spread with the Four of Pentacles, yeah. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are pulling back, I feel, and because you're wanting things to be fair. I'm seeing a lot of, I just want things to be balanced, I want things to be fair, I want to be treated fairly, I want to be treated well, I want someone who's willing to give love as well as receive it, be open to receiving it, right? So you just want things to be fair, but I feel like you've reached that point in the situation where you can no longer express yourself from a loving place. You're now doing it almost from a confrontational place, right? There is like a confrontational undertone because you've basically had it, is what I'm feeling. Whereas your person here may start matching that energy, okay? But is coming from a more dominant, more controlling energy is what I want to say. But I think you know what the answer is. You know what the solution is and what you need to do. Listen to your intuition. That's what you're being guided to do. Because if you make an informed decision based on what your intuition is telling you, then you're going to make the right decision here. But I do get the sense, Pisces, that you're the one that's going to start pulling back energetically and emotionally from this person. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. You are going to start pulling back. Instead of giving like you used to, like I said with that Queen of Swords energy, you're going to start pulling that right back. You've switched lanes here. Okay, so you're coming more from the mind space than you are the heart space at this time. And I feel like the masculine is coming from the ego a little bit, I have to say. Trying to dictate how the conversation goes, right? And I feel like you, potentially as the feminine, is just not having it at this point. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm not surprised. You have the Three of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, with the Eight of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you are separating from this person, or at least taking a break. There is an element of retracting your energy, right? But also your physical presence. So you can process this information, so you can process what is happening here. So you're wanting to take a step back so you can reassess what the hell is going on here. Like, this situation has gone completely awry and it's affecting me deeply, emotionally, and also mentally, right? So you may have a lot of stress at this time because of this situation. And now you're like in this energy of, I need to take care of me. I need to process, I need to heal, I need to take care of my well-being. I'm far too close to the situation right now. So I need to create some physical distance, potentially, between me and this person. Certainly emotional distance. I feel like emotionally you cannot take much more of this. So you are removing your emotional aspect from this. You are emotionally detaching, is what I want to say. Because it's causing you a lot of pain with the Three of Swords, right? That's why you're in Queen of Swords mode. Because it's been very painful and you just can't give to this anymore, not while things are like this. Okay? So I do see you you know, creating that distance, certainly emotionally, possibly even physically as well, between you and this person. So you can really hone in on what your intuition is trying to tell you, so you know that you make the right decision for you. And the last card, please. Yeah, I feel like you're going to start pouring back into yourself, Pisces. Where you were giving everything that you had to this person, you're going to start pouring back into yourself. I feel like this is essentially the answer you'll come to, right? This is the answer you'll reach, that, you know what, I need to start giving back to me, because I am running on empty. I'm running on fumes right now, okay? This person here, this poor person, is running on empty, all right? Whatever's left is being cried out, and then it gets to the point where there's no more tears to cry. There is no water left to spill, right? So that's where you come to the realization that, you know what, I need to start pouring back to myself. Everything starts with me. So I need to give back to me. I need to refill my cup. I need to replenish my spirit, my emotional state, my mental state, my vitality, my health on all levels, right? So that's what I see you doing. I see you creating physical distance between you and this person, so you can start pouring back into you once more. So, yes, Pisces, I hope that helped. In regards to whatever decision you come to in the end after this time of possibly separation or just taking a bit of a break from the situation, I feel that by having that time to pour back into yourself, you'll be able to come to a final decision that's going to be best for you. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, so that was Pisces. We'll see who's coming up next. If you're watching and you're enjoying the readings, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. It does help the channel a lot, especially if you also subscribe. If you haven't already, share the video. It would be much appreciated. Also, I love to see your comments. Drop a comment in the chat. Come say hi. I don't bite, but I do communicate. Or you can leave a comment on the video. It's all really nice to see, and it does help me as a small creator, so I appreciate it in advance. Okay. So, yes, let's see who's next then. So that was Pisces. Let's do another. Let me just write that down so I don't forget, because I'm not sure if I did. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. So that was Pisces. Who's going next? That is Sagittarius. Okay. So Sag, you guys are up next. Let me make a note of that. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So let's get into it. So, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? What is coming up this week for Sagittarius? All right. Interesting. The Sag. All right. And last card, please, for Sag. Right, okay. So, all right, I feel like, honestly, Sagittarius, all right, let me just show you the cards and then we'll get into it. So the first card you have out is the Loving Man in reverse. Okay, that's divine masculine energy, but inverted. We then have Full Moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, right? So you could have Gemini in your chart or be dealing with one. And you have Untangling Neglect. Okay. So what I wanted to say to you, Sagittarius, is that I feel that there is a lot of inner work that you're doing right now, or you're being forced to take a look at, okay, by the divine. Because there is some wounding here, and I feel like it's surrounding a paternal figure, okay? This could be a father, this could be an uncle. This is a male caregiver, and I feel like this goes right back to the early days of your childhood. There is wounding here that needs addressing, okay? And I feel like this is coming into the spotlight now, especially as now we're moving into that point of karmic processing and healing before we close out this cycle, where our family dynamics are really being highlighted. I'm seeing that across the board in the collective. So this seems to be the aspect for you Sagittarius, that those of you who I'm picking up on, this is some wounding that you have around a paternal figure, a father figure, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be your father, but it was someone that was instrumental in your development, okay, as a child. So it could have been a caregiver of sorts, or even an older sibling, okay? But regardless, this was someone who was emotionally unavailable. This is someone that you feel abandoned you, neglected you in some way, okay? And you're wanting to know why this person didn't step up, why they wasn't the loving masculine that you needed in your life, right? But as it says, I feel like those answers are coming. Okay, you're gonna get those answers. So I feel like a conversation may be coming up between you and this person, or maybe you and, say, a maternal figure, where you're wondering like why this person hasn't been in your life, what happened with this person, whatever, right? But I feel like those answers are coming, as it says, either by having this communication with the person in question or someone else who can give you those answers, okay? And so the healing mantra for you this week, Sagittarius, is I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. Okay? So I'll say that again because this is important. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. So that's really important, okay? Because that's the thing. This would have left you feeling like you wasn't enough, that you weren't good enough, that you wasn't doing enough, right? So there may even be like a people-pleasing energy to your nature, or you might have this undertone of always second-guessing people's motives, or whether or not they're going to leave you, or whether or not you are worthy of love as a person, right? So all of these kind of things are coming up. I swear I had a similar message like this in the past on a live. I feel I'm getting strong deja vu, but okay, let's just continue. And I swear I said that last time as well. Okay, this is getting trippy. So let's continue, but I know this energy came up before. I think it was for you guys. I think I had a message like this for you guys in the past, and also Virgo. Okay, so I remember this very well. This was a while ago, like maybe a month or two ago. But I remember this energy coming up. Interesting. Okay, so this is being highlighted again for you specifically, Sag. Oops, I have the deck in reverse. Hang on. Okay. Because there's no reversals with this particular deck. But let's see what comes up for you with the tarot. So this is significant because this is going to affect your relationships moving forward, okay? That's why this is being addressed now, so you can heal this and not let it play such a significant role in your interpersonal relationships, especially your romantic connections, okay? I feel like that's really important to know. Okay, so first card out, 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the 3 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel like, again, this is why, like I just said, this is why this is coming up now, because there's something significant unfolding in your life. There is a union that you already have, or you're going into, with someone who you will potentially build a family with, or you could already have a family with this person. And because of that, that's why this is being highlighted, because you have an opportunity to break this generational karma between you and a paternal figure, right? So it does not affect your connection with potentially your children or your future children, should you take that route, okay? So that's why this is being highlighted for you now, because I feel like you are waiting for an opportunity to either start a new life, start building towards this future, right? Solidifying the kind of family dynamic you want to have if you already have a family. And you're not wanting this energy to impede on your future, on how things play out in your family, how you raise your children. And potentially because you want to ensure that this person can actually have a relationship with your children, right? Because you don't want them to be a toxic or a negative influence. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place between you and this person before they can be brought into the family structure, right? So I feel like this is something you've waited a long time to deal with, okay, to address. And I feel like you're finally getting that opportunity, Sagittarius, okay? Because clearly this has had a significant impact on yourself and on your relationships. Okay, so the next cards you have is the World, okay? So that's all the fixed signs. That is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius with the Emperor, Aries energy, okay? So you could be dealing with any of those signs. That could be the paternal figure, okay? But I feel like this very much does embody this loving man in reverse, okay? So this is someone that was very much seen as an authoritative figure, someone who potentially was very strong-willed, very stubborn. Maybe they were a little bit too involved with their work and not so present at home, hence entangling neglect, right? Or maybe they put their own needs above the family, whatever those needs may be. But I feel like there's an opportunity to address all this, okay? To bring all of this to light and close the door on it, okay? This is coming full circle so that you can truly heal from this, so you can really actually end this karmic cycle, break those karmic chains, and start a new paradigm, okay? Start a new life cycle without this baggage weighing over you, because it's time. And I feel like maybe this is the first time in a long time or ever you've been able to confront this Emperor, that you've been able to actually have this conversation. Maybe only now they've been willing to even listen to you, right? Or open up to what you have to say, or open up about what happened here, okay? But I feel like this conversation is coming, potentially even this week, okay? Because this is showing up, like this is your whole reading for this week. So I feel like this is something that's playing out in real time. And it's obviously a game changer, okay? This is going to completely change how things play out in your relationship and potentially also within a family structure. So it's very important. Yeah, I'm not surprised that came out. So we'll get to that. Okay, this is great. This is going to be absolutely amazing for your healing, Sagittarius. So definitely be open to this conversation, okay? You have the Four of Wands, fire energy, your energy, and the Knight of Cups. So Scorpio, okay? That may mean something to you. So yes, this is all about home, family, structure, building firm foundations, okay? This is about a sense of community. This is togetherness, unity. And that's what you're essentially creating here. You've been waiting a long time to actually establish this, and now it's happening because love is finally being offered to you, I feel. Someone wants to open up to you emotionally. Someone wants to show you that they do care about you, Sagittarius, that they do love you. And they're wanting to put their best foot forward now because they know that you deserve better from them, better than what you received so far. And I feel like that's going to be very emotional for you. You know, that's going to be very emotional because you've waited so long to receive this kind of love from this paternal figure, right? This father figure, whoever they are to you. And now it's finally being offered. And I feel like, yes, it's taking a lot of strength, okay? So your paternal figure here could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Gemini, Scorpio, any of the fixed signs. This someone could have very strong fire placements, right? But regardless, I feel like it's taking a lot of stress. Okay, they may be very stressed about it, but I feel like it's taking a lot of strength for them to sit down and have this conversation. It's triggering all their fears. It's bringing up all of their dirty laundry. It's bringing up things about themselves that they perhaps don't even like about themselves, right? But they're doing it now because they know that they need to. I feel like it might be at that point where it's make or break, and they know that if they don't do this, they will lose you, right? So that's why they're coming in now, wanting to give you those answers that you've been waiting for. Okay, so they're having to tame their shadow in order to do this. So just be aware that it's taking a great deal of courage on their part to actually even sit down and talk to you about this, because I feel like what you don't know is that behind the scenes there's a lot of shame and regret behind everything that happened. Okay, so just be aware of that. Look at that Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it may be involving what happened between them and your mother. They may have a lot of regret and shame of how they dealt with the situation. Maybe the relationship broke down between themselves and your mum, and they have a lot of regret over how that transpired and how it affected you and your siblings, if you have siblings. Okay, that's possible. We'll see what else you need to know. Yeah, so you have the Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Hierophant, that is Taurus. All right, Taurus energy. Yeah, someone wants to work on rebuilding a connection here. Okay, they're listening to their higher self at this time. I feel like this is the paternal figure here. They're kind of taking the lead, right? That's why they're showing up as the Emperor. They're bossing up and trying to be a father figure, the one that you actually needed. So they're willing to learn from their mistakes. They're willing to put the work in. They're willing to try and understand things from a more elevated perspective and not let ego dictate the outcome or how they approach you or the dynamic that you have. So they are trying to actively change this, is what I feel. That's what they want. They want to elevate to be the person that you need them to be. They're willing to put the work in. They know it's not going to happen overnight by any means, but they're willing to put the work in. So this is amazing. Like, I like that this person's actually owning up to this and they're willing to do that. I'm going to tell you now, Sagittarius, I don't know what happened between you and them. And I don't doubt that your anger or upset or frustration is not warranted. But honestly, it's not every day someone's willing to own up to their mistakes and be willing to make the effort. So maybe you should hear them out, especially if you are wanting these answers. I can't tell you what to do. It's not my place to do that, okay? You have every right to respond, emotionally to this, because it is emotional. I can see that with the Knight of Cups. It's very emotional, but as long as you respond in a healthy, emotional way, then it's okay, all right? But you may want to hear this person out because you've been waiting for this. And what is the last card for Sagittarius? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, yes. So this is going to be liberating for you, I feel. It's going to make you feel like finally you have this stable footing, like that missing puzzle piece that you needed in order to feel truly whole, complete, and balanced within your energy has been restored. So this person is helping you to free yourself from this generational karma. And they know they owe you that much, okay? So even if you don't have the perfect relationship moving forward, that's fine. You can at least get the answers, the insights, you can clear the air, and you can free yourself from this, finally. And that's gonna change everything for you. So, this is amazing. I know it's very emotional. I know it's a lot, but this is beautiful. Like, this is gonna free you, Sagittarius. So I wish you the best of luck with that and however you decide to approach that situation moving forward, okay? For whoever that message was for. But that was lovely, okay? So, my gosh, the chat's very quiet today. Is anyone around? I know there's a couple of people watching, so let me know. Say hi. Don't be shy. So you guys are very, very quiet today. Okay. So, we'll see who's next. Why are some of these upside down? I don't know. Yeah, I just have to quickly turn these around because it would just annoy me otherwise. That's my Virgo moon, I think. I can't really deal with it otherwise. Yeah, I don't even know how that happened, but anyway. Okay. So, we'll see who's going next. What is going on with my cards? Okay. That's fine. All right, so who's next? We've done Sagittarius. So who are we doing next? I think we already did Aries. We do... No, okay, so Taurus is next, okay? Taurus. So you can watch from your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, as I said. If you don't know your natal chart, you can find the calculator below. So Taurus, let's see what you need to know. Just gonna have a quick swig of my water and we'll get into it. Okay, Taurus. Wow, your cards are very talkative. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What's coming up for Taurus this week? And a healing mantra for Taurus, please. Just one, preferably. One healing mantra for Taurus. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so you have the loving woman in reverse from the quantum. So it's interesting how Sag had the loving man in reverse and you've got the loving woman in reverse. Okay. Then you have, wow, this is insane. I didn't even realize that. You have the same card as well from the Moonology deck. Well, it's not the same card actually, but it's similar energy because it's new moon in energy. New moon in Gemini, not full moon. But it says communication is key. So very, very similar messages. Okay. So if you have Sag strongly in your chart, check out the Sagittarius reading. Okay. Or if you're dealing with someone who is a Sagittarius, check that out. And you have from the healing mantra, I can't even speak anymore. Encountering conflict. Okay. All right. Okay, so Sag. Why did I say Sag? Taurus. Oh my gosh, I got Sag in my head now. Okay, some of you guys have definitely got Sag in your chart. Okay, so if you have, go check that out. But Taurus. What I'm seeing here is that you're at odds with someone. Okay, could be a divine feminine with the loving woman in reverse. Could be a Gemini. But regardless, I feel like whoever this person is, you feel like they're very cold towards you, right? That maybe you're feeling like this person doesn't have love for you anymore, that they or they never had love to begin with. Maybe you feel like this person isn't very loving. Maybe you feel like maybe they're really cold because they're being cold towards you, or there's distance, or they're not opening up to you. But that's why you're both being encouraged to talk openly and honestly. Because there is a need for communication here, that's for sure. But I feel like if you don't have that open and transparent conversation, you may run into some kind of confrontation. Okay? Either that, or you could be in the middle of someone having this confrontation, right? Especially if this is involving family dynamics, like in the Sag reading. Okay, that's possible. But for some of you, I feel like it's, it's that you feel like this person is just not emotionally invested, or there's something to do with a family dynamic for some of you. Again, I feel like it's, for some of you, it's a relationship or someone you want a relationship with or a connection with. For others of you, it's about a family dynamic that you may be involved in that may be similar to the Sag reading I just did, okay? Because I'm getting similar energies, but I'm getting two different messages. So take it how it resonates for you. But the healing mantra you have is, yeah, I don't choose sides, I take a stand, right? I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So you could be in the midst of a conflict here, right? And you're trying to get both parties to see reason, okay? Whoever these people are to you, could be family, a family conflict, right, that you're involved in. You're trying to get both parties to see reason. You don't want to be dragged into the middle of it. Maybe you feel like whoever's the feminine in this is being kind of spiteful, or is being emotionally kind of manipulative or distant. That's possible. If this is about a connection and a romantic sense, I feel like you're trying to look at this logically, right? You're trying to understand why this feminine energy is not giving to the situation emotionally, right? But again, that's where a need for communication is in, because maybe with this twin energy here, Gemini energy, maybe they feel like you're the one that's distant. Maybe they feel like you're the one that's not emotionally invested. So that's why, rather than it becoming a slinging match, you need to sit down and actually be open and honest with each other about how you feel. Like, I'm worried that you're not, that you may not be emotionally invested, or I'm worried that, that maybe the feeling isn't mutual. But do it in a way that isn't like confrontational and like, you're not happy, you're not being there for me, you're not opening up, you're not emotionally available, because I feel like that it will just escalate the conflict here, or it could turn it into a conflict. So make it more like gentle and open, more on the lines of, I just want to know if we're on the same page, if you feel the same way, I'm not sure if we want the same thing, that kind of thing. And just try and get some open and honest communication going, because I feel like you may be both worried about the same thing. Okay, so let's take a look and see, because I do get a mirroring sense here. I'm seeing that with the two cards I have here, the Moonology and the healing mantra. There's a lot of mirroring here. Okay, so I feel like if you are dealing with someone that you have romantic feelings for, they're worried about the same thing when it comes to you. So and I just saw this Nine of Swords then, right? So it's very possible that you're both afraid of the same thing. Okay, so just be aware of that. If this is a family situation, I feel like you can understand both sides, and you really don't want to be in the middle. Okay, you just want things to get sorted, right? For there to be some kind of amicable solution. So let's see what else we can find out. For you, Taurus. Okay, yeah. So you have the Eight of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with the Queen of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Specifically Libra though, okay? So you could be dealing with a Libra or someone who has a lot of air placements, Gemini, Libra, or these can be two people that are air signs, right? And that's where that need for open, clear communication is needed, because they may be going silent on one another and it's getting really tense in the family home. That's possible, okay? But if you're dealing with someone that you had some kind of feelings for, I feel like you may be choosing to shut the door on this, right? Or you may feel like this person is going to emotionally detach from you. It's going to possibly explore other options elsewhere, right? Because you feel like this person is cold. I keep getting the same energy. Like, this person has gone cold on me. This person doesn't have feelings for me. This person is going to leave. But is that your fears being triggered, or is that the reality? That's what you have to ask yourself. And how open are you to receiving love at this time? Because I really do get a strong sense of mirroring. I feel like you're both afraid of the same thing. So you end up putting your barriers up, and you're both prepared to walk away, even though you both have some romantic feelings being stirred here. Because honestly, I feel that it's mirrored, It's not that I'm necessarily getting it in the cards, but that's what I'm feeling intuitively. Because bear in mind, I read intuitively. But you've definitely got some fears around this feminine energy, right? Or you as the feminine are afraid that this person isn't going to be fair with you, honest, transparent. So you're emotionally detaching before you can get hurt with the Three of Swords, right? Because maybe already it's stirring up your fears, and you're like, no, I'm not risking heartbreak again. I'm not putting myself through this again. So you might be emotionally detaching for that reason, to protect yourself. Or this could be the person you're dealing with, because they don't want to risk being hurt again. If this is a family dynamic, then you may be witnessing a separation because someone felt betrayed in the past and they don't want history repeating. That's possible, okay? And it's interesting because the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, so you see, if there is a Sagittarius involved in your situation, check out the Sagittarius reading. But I feel like, because it's interesting, this card wanted to come out in reverse. So for some of you guys, I feel like whoever's walking away from the situation feels like this cannot be healed. Like, what was done is done. It cannot be fixed. It cannot be healed. Especially if it's involving a family dynamic and someone felt there was a betrayal of some sorts. They feel like this is something that was beyond healing. So what is the point in even talking about it anymore at this point? I'm done arguing, I'm done fighting, I just want to leave, okay? That's for some of you. For others of you, it's a case of there is a need for healing, absolutely, because you're looking at this situation based on the pain and the fears you're still carrying from the past, okay? So it's reflecting the healing that needs to take place before you're ready to even look at having something romantic with this person or anyone for that matter. Because there is a deep wound that remains open, okay? And again, I feel like it's important to just be transparent with whoever you're dealing with, that perhaps you're not ready for something, more at this time, or you may be learning this about the person you're dealing with, right? That they're carrying a lot of pain. But again, I feel like there's a lot of mirroring here. So I feel like you're both having to heal some deep wounds here. Maybe it's different types of wounding, but definitely a need for healing. Okay. So let's see what else we can find out for you. Okay, it does look like there's going to be some kind of communication though. Right, okay. So you have the Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Two of Wands. So as I said, there is going to be some kind of communication taking place here, some kind of discussion, but I feel like it's going to be I feel like this is going to happen face to face, okay? So you may not be around this person this time. There may be some physical distance involved, but I feel like someone's going to want to have this conversation face to face, not over the phone or whatever, okay? So when this takes place, I feel like someone's going to want to find out if it's possible to have a new beginning here. Either that, or whether or not they should just cut their losses and move on, okay? Start something new elsewhere. But either way, this person does not want to be in this energy anymore. And I feel like that's you, okay? So you want to know where you stand, what's happening between you and this person. You may start being more vocal and more expressive about what it is that you want, or what you're afraid of, or what vibes you're getting from this person. And you want to know where you stand, right? With the Two of Wands. So you want to know where you stand with them, whether we can move forward or whether I should just let this go and start a new beginning elsewhere. But with the Five of Pentacles following that, again, there is fears being triggered here. Five of Pentacles doesn't necessarily indicate being left behind, okay? That is a fear of being left behind. And with that Three of Swords, I feel like this is a fear that's being triggered because there's something is being stirred within both of you, okay? Some romantic interest, definitely some passion here. But I feel like more than anything, your fears have been triggered, right? Worst case scenarios. So I feel like you're both tempted to flee the situation, to just abandon ship, right? Before it can even get off the ground, based on the wounding you're still carrying. Okay, that's why the healing is being highlighted at this point, right? Because I feel like you can't point the finger at this person and they can't point the finger at you because you're both doing the exact same thing, okay? Out of fear. So let's see what else we can find out. What else is going on here? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's a lot of, getting caught in the mind trap, okay? Assuming the worst, fearing the worst. All these negative thoughts swirling around in your mind. Like, they must be like this, it must be like that, they must be doing this. Like, coming up with all of these scenarios that are not rooted in reality. Yeah, there we go. So, these cards are perfect, actually, because it's exactly what I feel. Eight of Swords, air energy, with the 7. So you have the 8 and 7 of Swords. This is all about the mind, okay? The mind trap. Getting lost in the dark labyrinth of your fears. This is shadow coming to the surface. And possibly sabotaging a connection based on fear. Based on assumption, right? But this is self-sabotage as well. Because you don't know what this could lead to, but you're assuming the worst. So, and I feel like you're both doing it. I have to be honest, with the Two of Wands smack bang in the middle as well. I do feel like you're both doing it. And you're both looking at it in the same way and being like, well, should we continue or should we just let this go? where it's a family dynamic, I feel like, yeah, both parties are to blame here, okay? Both parties are actively destroying the family dynamic. And I feel like that's why you, Taurus, as someone who may be in the middle of all this, is not wanting to get involved, because you know that both parties are at fault. As it says here, right? I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So you might get vocal with both people here and be like, listen, you are tearing this family apart based on your fears or based on what happened so long ago. You either heal it and fix it, or you separate amicably, but you're not doing it this way, okay? So I feel like you're kind of having to take a mature stance on this, because whoever is kind of on the verge of separating and causing a huge rift in the family, they're not being mature about it, okay? So I feel like you're kind of stepping up and taking that initiative. All right, interesting. Okay, so what's the last card then for Taurus? For Taurus, Ace of Pentacles. Something big is happening here though that's going to flip this whole situation. Ace of Pentacles is actually one of the best cards you can get. This leads to the 10. This is something tangible, something that is rooted in the 3D, but is being brought down from the 5D, okay? So this is a divine gift. It's a blessing. It is a golden opportunity. So something is going to be offered here, or something is going to transpire that completely flips the script on this situation. So that's interesting, right? But I do feel like for some of you, it does depend on how you choose to approach this. Because you could very well, with that Seven of Swords being there, you could sabotage this. There is a beautiful possibility here in this connection with this person. Something that could be built to withstand the test of time. This could be longevity. If this is a romantic connection, you could possibly end up having a family with this person, right? The potential is there. The Ace speaks of potential being birthed. But this is what's at jeopardy, right? If you choose to let your fears get the better of you. If this is a family situation, then yes, of course, they are risking this opportunity for a beautiful, abundant family life, right? To really heal the family and to build a more solid foundation from the ground up. That's what's at stake here. So either way, it is significant. That's why it's important that discernment rather than fear is used. And like it says, open communication should be written there, but communication is key, because I feel like that is what's lacking. There is not this open, loving communication. It's just bickering and, snide remarks and finger pointing, or just avoidance of the subject altogether, which will then blow up as tensions rise beneath the surface. So there's definitely a need for open communication here to ensure that this beautiful opportunity for something real, something abundant and tangible, solid, isn't ruined, okay? So I hope that helps, Taurus, whoever needed that message. Okay. So we will see who is next. I feel like this stream's going a little bit faster. What's the time? 50? Maybe not. I thought, maybe it's going a bit faster. No, it's about the same, actually, I think. But let's see. Oh, well, yeah, it's about the same. All right. So who is next? We just done Taurus. Not sure who's even left. Okay, Gemini. Is Gemini done? No. Okay, so Gemini is next. All right. Gemini. So let's see what you need to know, Gemini. What's coming up for you this week? So what is it that Gemini needs to know? What does Gemini need to know? Wow, okay. Of course, your card goes flying across the floor. Bear me 1 second. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So Moonology for Gemini, please. Too many cards for Gemini. And a healing mantra for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So, Gemini, you have letting go from the quantum. Your hard work is paying off. New moon. New moon in Capricorn, should I say. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, have it in your chart. And from the healing mantra, deconstructing doubt. Okay, so this is a great combination for you guys. Okay. Because what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, you are letting go of your fears. You're letting go of the things that hold you back, that stop you feeling like you've got this, okay? That you can accomplish whatever it is that you're setting out to achieve at this time. As it says, your hard work is paying off. All of your efforts, all of the things that you put your time, attention, focus, energy, resources into is going to grow, it's going to prosper, it's going to progress, okay? So you're going to see some kind of return on your investment, okay? Regardless of what shape or form that investment took, you're going to see a return on this, okay? Your hard work is paying off, right? But the last thing that needed to happen was for you to let go of your fears, let go of your doubt, let go of those limiting beliefs where you thought this is not going to happen, I can't do this, I'm never going to get this off the ground, or it's never going to reach where I want it to go, it's never going to be what I want it to be. No, you're letting go of that because you're understanding that actually I am well on my way for it to happen. And you know what? It is happening. Okay, so whatever milestone or whatever it is you're setting out to accomplish, it's going to happen if you keep believing, if you keep changing that mindset from it's never going to happen to wow, it's happening. Okay, it is going to happen. So your mantra to help you with this, as it says deconstructing doubt, is only my beliefs are in my way. So you see, only my beliefs are in my way. So that's a great mantra for you this week, Gemini. Do repeat that whenever you feel like you need to, okay? Only my beliefs are in my way, because it's true. Your hard work is paying off. You're seeing results. You're going to see even more results. You're going to achieve something here, right? Like I said, a return on your investment. As soon as you let go of those limiting beliefs, and you go full steam ahead towards your victory here. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out for you with the tarot. What it is you need to know this week. I feel like this is very much to do with your work, okay? Whatever it is that you're passionate about. So this could be a hobby, this could be a project, this could be your work, your career, a business. I feel like it's something along those lines, okay? So let's see. Wow, okay, this is interesting. Awesome, okay, this is cool. So 3 out of 4 cards are major arcana, so this is big. So you have the Strength card, okay, Leo energy, with the 4 of Swords, air energy, your energy, along with Aquarius and Libra. So Gemini, I feel like, yes, let me put it this way, because this is the order it came out in. Yeah, actually, no, it looks the other way to you. Okay, I'll hold it this way. Anyway, what I want to say, Gemini, is yes, it took a lot of courage to put yourself out there. It took a lot of courage to keep going, keep working on whatever it is that you're doing, regardless of the fears, regardless of the doubts, regardless of any naysayers you had to deal with, okay, or anyone that was trying to, you know, trample on your parade, that was trying to derail you, slow you down, whatever obstacles you faced, right? You kept going, you didn't stop. Even when there was doubts, even when you were unsure if it was worth it, you persevered. And guess what? Your hard work, your effort, your time, your energy is going to pay off. And soon there'll be an opportunity for you to take a much needed respite, okay? I see you having a spiritual bath, okay? If you don't know what those are, look into it. I can see many of you doing that. If not, then you're doing it astrally, okay? You're going to go and soak up those positive rays in the astral, okay? Because yes, there will be a need for recharge, there'll be a need for recuperation because you put so much work into this, a lot of time, a lot of energy. So once you have that moment to just decompress and just soak up all of this abundance, all of this bliss, this joy, the success, do it, okay? Because you need that time. Next, you have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, along with the Sun, Leo, okay? Strong Leo showing up for you. So you could have Capricorn, Leo, or Scorpio in your chart, but regardless, this is a huge change. This is clear success. This is clear financial gain, okay? The Sun can talk about material abundance, okay? This is happiness, this is joy, this is celebratory, okay? After going through a long period of possibly feeling overworked, feeling like, you know, the rewards are not really matching the efforts you're putting in, that is changing, okay? What you didn't see is that you were accumulating so much in the background in the 5D, and now it's going to start coming into the 3D, okay? It takes time for a manifestation to come in, especially if it's something big. It doesn't come in immediately, okay? It takes time to come in. So that's what I feel like you're experiencing now, right? That this manifestation has been accumulating and building and solidifying in the 5D, and it's been making its way through the portals and the gates in order to start really materializing in the 3D. And that's what's happening now, right? So when this hits, when it comes in, it's going to feel like a miracle, a blessing, okay? This is gorgeous, okay? And yes, again, I see you having an opportunity to possibly take a vacation, take a break, even if it's for a long weekend, and just really enjoying this abundance, enjoying your downtime, having the means to do so, right? Amazing, Gemini. So let's see what else we can find out, because this is looking really good. Really, really good for you this week. So I feel like there might be some news coming in or some opportunity that's going to give you a lot of abundance. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This was something you were meant to have. This was a divine blessing. Okay. Because you've earned it. You've put the work in for it. All right. Amazing. Yeah. So you worked. This is it. You worked with the divine to manifest this. You have the 3 of Wands, okay? There you were, waiting patiently, putting the work in with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is you, your higher self, and the divine, working in tandem to make it happen, right? So this was divinely guided. You were meant for this, okay? Because like I said, you put the work in. You didn't just sit there waiting to see if something would happen and fall into your lap. No, you were proactive. So you're reaping the blessings now. So this is amazing. Yes. So again, your perseverance, your patience, your belief in what it is that you're doing, even though there are times where you doubted yourself, is paying off. And now I feel like I'm a broken record, but it's true. Like this is what your cards are screaming. Like this is coming now, right? And it's going to bring a lot of stability in your life, financial stability in your life. With the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy. So I feel like, yeah, it's giving you an opportunity to possibly save, to also purchase what you need to purchase, maybe invest further in your business or your project or your hobby, your talents, whatever it is, your skills, okay? So it's going to give you exactly what you need to balance things out, right? Between spending and saving, between giving and receiving. So this is awesome, Gemini. What a reading. Okay, let's get your final 3 cards. So the next 2, please. Wow. Some of you guys are going into partnership with someone significant, possibly even a significant other if you're in a relationship, or someone that will become a significant other. because you have the Two of Wands, okay? This is right near the Hierophant as well. So for some of you, you could be going into a divine union with someone that you may be partnering with in making this vision a reality, okay? Or you've got a lot of support coming in from a person that's going to become a life partner potentially, or someone you're in a relationship with. But this is a significant connection, okay? Soul level connection. And with the Nine of Wands as well, I feel like you're kind of being pushed out of the comfort zone, right? Not so much by this person, though I feel like they're going to encourage you to go beyond your own expectations, right? But I feel like you're having to go outside the comfort zone. You're having to walk a different path, because that's what's going to lead you to a great deal of success. And again, this is so much orange, right? She's covered in orange. She's wearing an orange gown. There's orange in the background, so that's the sacral energy, right? So your creativity, your talents, your innate gifts, okay? Your expression of self, that is what's going to propel you forward. So you have to put your gifts out there, your talents, your skills, your creativity out into the world, because that is going to lead to even more abundance, even more success, right? And I feel like this partnership, whatever's happening here with you and this person, it's going to propel you forward. I feel like this person is going to give you a gentle nudge to do that, to take an opportunity, to pull yourself out there, whatever it is, okay? So this is awesome. Okay, final card, please, for Gemini. Yeah, look at that. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. I feel this is you, Gemini. This is you sliding your way into Empress mode, manifesting your wishes, your highest hopes, having what it is you want and need, okay? So this is it. Your manifestations are coming in. It's putting you in Empress energy. You're understanding that you are birthing a new life for yourself, okay? You see all those planets coming from a heart center? Whatever's your heart's desire, you can manifest it. That's what you're being told. The divine is working with you, closely with you, to make that a reality. So if you want something, now is the time to manifest, because you already are manifesting. Whatever you want most, keep that at the forefront of your mind's eye. Keep that close to your heart. Don't vocalize it, just keep it close to the chest. It's gonna happen. Because you are an Empress, you are a creator being, you are birthing new realities. Okay? What? This is like the best reading I've done for you in a while, Gemini. This is amazing. So I'm so happy I pulled that for you. And I hope it helps whoever needed that message. Okay? Because that was freaking awesome. Nice. Okay? Wow. I love it when I can deliver a message like that. Okay. So, who have we actually got left now? Because can't be too many left. I know Cancer's waiting. Let me see who's actually left. Okay, so I think there's 3 signs left. So let's see. Is there 3 signs left? No, surely not. Oh, 2 signs left. Okay. So it's Cancer and who? Okay, well, let's do Cancer left. Let's do Cancer, and then we'll figure out who the last one is, okay? So Cancer's up next. Okay. So Cancer babies. For those of you who are still celebrating, happy birthday. Those of you who've already celebrated, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great one. Okay, but let's see, Cancer, what do you need to know at this time this week? Okay, interesting. Cancer, what does Cancer need to know this week? Wow, there's a lot of communication coming this week for the collective, I feel. A lot of back and forth. Getting very similar cards, okay. And for Cancer, healing mantra for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. All right, cool. So Cancer, you have deception in reverse from the quantum. From the Moonology, you have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So Same as what, who did we just do? Was it Taurus? I don't remember. I've already forgotten. Whoever we just did, okay? And then you have, from the healing mantra, creating cooperation. All right? So this is cool because I feel like you're starting to see truth from illusion. You're starting to see that actually maybe not everything and everyone is plotting against you, Cancer. Because for a lot of you guys, you've been doing a lot of deep shadow work, okay? And I can speak for myself as a fellow Cancerian. I've been in that cocoon myself, okay? So I know, yes, a lot of us Cancerians have been doing a lot of shadow work. And I feel like for you, Cancer, it's giving you an opportunity to clear some baggage out, okay? To really get to the root of certain issues and see where perhaps you may be projecting on certain situations and where perhaps your intuition was actually coming through, okay? So you're seeing the difference between your projected fears and your intuition. So I feel like now there is a need for vocalizing certain things. There's a need to express yourself, okay? For a long time, you've been keeping your throat chakra closed because you've had to do this internal processing before you could really vocalize what needs to be said. Now that you've done that, now you're coming out of hermit mode, I feel like now is the time you're going to start opening that up and start communicating. Now, with creating cooperation, your mantra is more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. Okay, so I'll say that again. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. So this is it. This is about being open to letting other people in. Okay, that's what you're having to learn at this time, Cancer. How to let other people in without the fear. Okay, having more trust. Also knowing that not everyone is out to get you, like I said, okay? Not everyone's trying to harm you, deceive you, you know, get to your vulnerabilities and use them against you. No, not everyone's doing that. I don't doubt you've dealt with people like that. Of course you have, but that's not everybody, okay? So now you're recognizing that who you can be comfortable and safe around, who you feel safe around, and who you don't, right? And understanding that, yes, there are people in your life that want to support you, that want to help you, so you have to be willing to let them in, okay? Hence, creating cooperation. You're not an island, Cancer, okay? You're a crab, but you're not an island. Okay, so let's see what we get from the tarot then, because this is very interesting. So let's see what you need to know about this week. What kind of communication is coming up. So let's see, Cancer. All right. Yeah, so you're definitely turning a new leaf. That's for sure. Wow. Okay, so you went through a big change here. Holy crap. Big change. Oh. Wow. Sorry, I had to laugh because these cards are nuts. All 4 cards are major arcana, right? So like I said, you going into your little hermit crab shell, right, was needed because what's happening now as a result of this, all this inner work that you've been doing is insane, right? Everything is changing, Cancer. You have the Fool card, Aries energy. Also Aquarius, right? With the Empress, that's Taurus, Libra energy. So these signs could mean something to you, whether it's in your chart or people you're dealing with. But regardless, this is you turning a new leaf. This is you coming out of the old shell and embracing a new one, okay? Because you know every so often crabs change their shell. That's what you're doing. You're taking on a whole new shell. You are not the same person you once were, okay? So this goes beyond turning a new leaf. This is like a completely new expression of self. You are in Empress mode, okay? So you are embodying your divine feminine aspect at this time, regardless of your gender. I feel like this is you embodying this energy, okay? Allowing abundance and bliss and joy come into your life, okay? Aligning yourself to it rather than trying to make it happen by force, okay? So all that inner work that you've done is helping you to align to your vision, to the things that you wish for, to that which you want most, okay? By elevating your frequency, by doing the shadow work, by getting rid of these karmic cycles and patterns, You're aligning to your true self, your highest self, and you're aligning with your vision of what it is that you want for yourself at this point. You are literally walking you're like walking into that version of yourself now. That's amazing. Okay. So this is it. I feel like you realize where perhaps you were self-sabotaging, and you've released that, and now you are now becoming the Empress. Okay, that's what you're walking into right now. And following that, I mean, this is nuts. You have the Star, Aquarius energy. So Aquarius is coming up pretty strong. And you also have the Emperor, Aries. Okay, so Aquarius and Aries is really strong in your reading. But this is insane. You have the Star between the Empress and the Emperor. So this is like you coming into true alignment, not only with your highest self, but your divine feminine and masculine attributes are harmonizing on a level you've never experienced before. So you are incredibly empowered. You are powerful right now with the Star. You are healing, you are manifesting, you are bossing up, you're taking control, you're working with the divine, you know when to surrender, when to take action, right? You're taking the cues from the universe, I feel. You're trusting your insight as to who is actually coming towards you with the best intentions and who isn't, right? And I feel like because you have this discernment, because you're able to communicate your wants and wishes, what you do want, what you don't want, what it is that you feel is aligned to you, that's what you're calling in. I feel like a lot of you are calling in a divine counterpart here. I mean, look at this, for goodness sake. This is right next to each other. How often does this happen? The only thing between you and your divine counterpart is the Star. That is the wish. You are both manifesting each other into each other's reality. So energetically, you're already connected to this person. You may not be with them in the 3D. They may be at a distance from you. You may not have even met this person yet. But trust me, like on the 5D, you're already connected, right? You've already heard each other's call. And now you are aligning your energies to each other. You're both raising in vibration to the point where you're about to cross paths. So even if you haven't met this person yet, you will. This is a beautiful reading so far. My gosh. Okay. So I feel like you put the signal out there. If you identify more with the feminine, I feel like you put the signal out there when you elevated your consciousness, when you put your desires, your wishes out into the cosmos, and your divine counterpart heard it. And they're now aligning, they're now elevating, and they're coming. This is amazing. So again, this is why you needed to work through some trust issues, some deep wounds around relationships, around, those kind of dynamics. So that when this person comes in, you don't push it away, because this is a blessing, 100%. Like this is your divine counterpart right here. This is insane. Okay, let's see what else we can find out, because this is nuts. Okay, wow. Cancer, I'm kind of speechless. This is insane. Wow. Okay, I thought Gemini's reading was good, but this is insane. But you may have Gemini in your chart. If you do, check out the Gemini reading. Okay, we had 2 cards come flying out then. All right, Cancer. I'll come to that one in a minute. So you have 2 of Wands, fire energy, with the Ace of Wands, okay? So I feel like now you are leaving behind your past, your old life, the old version of yourself. You're now feeling more empowered, grounded, stable, free. You don't feel confined anymore because you're not stuck in that tight shell anymore. You're now in this nice spacious shell where you feel like you can really maneuver around and explore your new horizons, right? So now you're questioning, okay, where is this going to take me? Where is this new path going to lead me? You know, so it's like it's sparking a real passion within you, right? A real desire to explore this new path, this new version of yourself, this new connection that's coming in. Everything is just new. It just literally screams of new, okay? So this is unbelievable. And I feel like this is what's happening for your person as well. They're in the exact same frequency. They're going through the exact same process, right? So I feel like it's not going to be long till your paths intertwine, okay? There's going to be a meeting at a crossroads somewhere, right? At an intersection. And I feel like when you both truly decide to just let go of your former life, right? This is awesome. Okay. And then next you have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's earth energy, specifically Capricorn, okay? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have it in your chart. But regardless, this is someone who knows their value. This is someone who's learned their lessons, who's earned their stripes, who will never second guess what it is that they are, what they bring to the table, the value that they hold. Their compassion, their work ethic, their loyalty, their nurturing aspect, right? This is like a mother figure, okay? This is someone who is the queen to settle down with. If there's any queen that you want to build a life with, it's this one, okay? Because they have the loving and nurturing aspect to themselves, but they also have the stability. They have the longevity. They're not afraid to put the work in and build from the ground up. And I feel like this is what your person is seeing about you straight off the bat, right? They see your worth straight off the bat. They see what you bring to the table. So it's like, oh my gosh, I've waited a long time for someone like this. I'm not going to give this up. I'm not going to let this chance pass me by. So whoever the masculine is, I feel like he's going to snatch you up. And I say he because it's masculine, but it doesn't have to be a male at all. But whoever's in their masculine energy is going to snap the feminine up in a heartbeat, I feel. Because there is that instant recognition, like, oh my gosh, this person has it all. Like, this person could be my person. I'm going to at least find out, okay? But I feel like there'll be a mutual recognition. It won't take long for you to suss it out or for them to suss you out. That, oh, this is my person, right? That's gorgeous. The only thing is, Cancer, the next card you have is the Ten of Swords. So in order to have this incredible, beautiful, abundant beginning with a new person, you have to release your past, okay? Your past pain, all the struggles you went through, the deceit, the deceptions, betrayals, okay? The people who left you behind, the people who didn't help you with your healing, the people that didn't acknowledge your value, all of that stuff. You have to let all of it go, okay? That's old timeline stuff. You're walking towards the new. And that does potentially mean severing ties with certain people, okay? You may even be leaving one connection behind and moving towards a new one, okay? So if that's the case, you may have to let someone go here, okay? For others of you, this is just about letting go of your former identity, your former life. Whatever the case may be, I feel like it isn't going to be easy. There's going to be some pain involved, but this is coming to an end. 10 is completion. So you're actually freeing yourself from the pain. Yeah, it will sting a bit when you do it initially, but you will be free from it, okay? Two of Wands screams of freedom, and this is right next to the Two of Wands. This is how you free yourself, by letting go of the pain, okay? All right, next card, please, before we get the final. Look at that, okay? Knight of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so I feel like there is something coming in, okay? There is an offer being made between, well, from this person, I feel, whoever you're connected with. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's going to take time because you're building a foundation that's meant to last. So, of course, this is not something that can be rushed, but there is going to be a lot of passion and excitement and potential and possibility, right, being stirred between you when you cross paths with this person. I can see it with this strong wand energy, you know, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, right? Lots of passion, lots of excitement, lots of potential, okay, to create something beautiful here. And I feel like the desire to do so is very much present, but step by step, one step at a time, not getting ahead of yourself. I feel like that's something you learned as well That was a part of your lesson from your past timeline, was to not rush things, okay? To take it slowly and build from the ground up, okay? And to work with someone who's also prepared to do that, to show up, to put the work in, put the effort in, okay? But still be very impassioned about it, still showing you that they are invested at every step of the way. So you can see that it is a natural progression. That's what I feel like is taking place here, or will take place here. And the last card, please. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of passionate conversation taking place here. Lots of wands here, I have to say. So yeah, beautiful conversations taking place. Very passionate. You know, there is a desire here for sure. I know what I want. I want this. I want to explore this. I want to see where this will take us, right? I want to move on this. Like I said, whoever you're dealing with is not going to hang around, right? But they're not going to, you know, try and rush you into something straight away. No. They're going to come in very passionate, very sure, but prepared to take the appropriate steps in the right way. So this is amazing. I feel like this is coming in very fast. Like I said, if you haven't met this person yet, best believe they're coming in and it won't be long, okay? With the 8 of Wands, that's coming in fast, okay? So you may even hear something of them or cross paths with them, possibly even this week. If not, it will be very, very soon, okay? This is unbelievable. So Cancer, what a reading. You've got something significant coming in. And I think it's as soon as you're willing to let go of the past and look forward, that's when this opportunity opens up for you. So I hope that helps. Yeah, look at that. I split the deck and you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor. I'm telling you, someone's going to make a serious offer and it won't take that long. Sure, they'll want to get to know you properly and take those steps, but they're going to give you what it is that you want, a serious commitment. They at least see the potential for it, like straight off the bat. So amazing. Okay. So that is awesome. So that was Cancer's reading. So let me just quickly determine who we have missed. There's someone left. So we've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. That was it, Capricorn. Okay. How could I forget the poor Capricorns? Okay. I'm sorry. Right. So Capricorn, last but not least, let's take a look and see what's coming up for you this week. Okay. Interesting. Actually, we'll get this deck first. What is coming up for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this week? For Capricorn. Okay. And last card, please, from the Healing Mantra for Capricorn. Okay, that's too many cards. Just one, please, for Capricorn. One card for Capricorn. Keep getting a lot of cards for you, Capricorn. Just one, please. Okay, thank you. All right. So Capricorn, from the quantum, you have loss in reverse. Okay. You also have full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So you could have Virgo in your chart or be dealing with one. And from the Healing Mantra, you have uncovering confidence. All right. So Capricorn, there is a fear of losing something or someone. Maybe because you feel like you are not going to meet their expectations. Maybe you feel like this person is beyond you, right? They're in another league of their own. Maybe you don't feel good enough. Like it says you are good enough, uncovering confidence. So there's something about this situation or this person, if it's a person, that makes you feel less confident than usual, okay? Maybe because there's some distance between you. Could be physical, could be emotional, could be in terms of communication, could be all of the above, okay? But whatever it is, I feel like it's really affecting your ability to, I don't know, take some kind of action here because you don't have confidence in it or yourself, possibly. I feel like both, to be honest with you. Okay. So it's something you feel like you need to give up on, but you don't want to give up on because it's something you really want. It's something that is close to your heart in some shape or form. Okay. But you need to know, Capricorn, that regardless of whether or not it works out, whatever this is, you are good enough, okay, to have love, to have happiness in your life, or whatever this is, okay? You are deserving, you are good enough, okay? Don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your worthiness, okay, when it comes to this. You are worthy of love, okay? So it's important that you know that. Or happiness or success or abundance, right? Whatever it is. And I feel like with uncovering confidence, okay, this mantra is going to be important for you this week. It says here, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Awesome. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Exactly. Every single person has their role to play. Every aspect makes up the picture, okay? Every piece makes up the whole. And you are a part of the greater whole. You are a part of the collective. Your energy is needed. Your insight is needed. Your compassion, your understanding, your kindness, your awareness, right? Your gifts, your abilities. Just you at your core level is needed, okay? So never feel like you're not enough or that you don't have a place in this world. You do. You are loved. You are needed. You are guided. You are supported. And you are held. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's true. So please take that on board because, yes, you are deserving of good things in your life, Capricorn. And even if whatever this situation is doesn't work out, doesn't mean something beautiful isn't going to enter your life in its stead. Okay? So let's have a look at the tarot then and see what else we can find out that may help you at this time. And see what it is you need to know. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely closing a cycle here of sorts. Or you are. Okay. I was going to say you may be encouraged to do so, but no, you are closing a cycle. Okay. So you have the Three of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay. So this is your energy here. With Taurus and Virgo, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with Aquarius or have it in your chart, but regardless, I feel like this is you trying to prove something to someone, okay, or to a group of people or a select couple of people, right? You're trying to prove your worthiness, your capabilities, right? Could be in work, because I mean, you guys are very, you're very work orientated generally. And I feel like that's usually the one area where you can have your confidence knocked because it's something that means a great deal to you, right? More so than love, I would say. So it could be something involving your work, in the workplace. Maybe you've had to lead a project or you're having to take on an authoritarian role within, a team structure. I can't get my words out anymore. And you may be struggling with that because you may have to kind of put your foot down with certain people and you're afraid that you're going to lose their friendship or their respect, right? That could be the case for some of you. For others of you, it's a case of you're trying to use your logic, your reason to overcome a situation, to put your problem-solving skills into effect, okay? Whether that's trying to overcome what you perceive may be a loss, could be financial, could be emotional, right? But either way, I feel like you're having to try and use your mind to come up with a solution here as opposed to your emotions, your heart, right? Trying to look at this logically, trying to make sense of it, trying to rationalize it so that you don't sink into your emotion is what I'm seeing here. right? Because maybe, especially if this is work related, right, it's a situation where you can't let your emotions dictate how you deal with the situation, okay? Especially if you've been put into like a senior position, right? And you're being expected to demonstrate that you can make the tough decisions. I feel like you're trying to embody more of that energy at this time, even if it doesn't feel as natural to you or it's not something you're familiar with as of yet, okay? So you're kind of having to adjust to something new here, I feel, okay? So take it how it resonates for you. It's going to be different for different people. With the World card, that's the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So strong Aquarius showing up. With the Death card, Scorpio showing strong as well. Yes, this is a big change for you. Whatever this is, right? Something changed. Something came to an end and something new began. Okay, one cycle closed, another is beginning. So either you changed location, you changed environment in some description, could be your workplace, could be departments, could be, you know, changing countries even, you know, like physical location in that way, right? Moving from one country to another, traveling could be involved, right? But regardless, I feel like something came to an end here so that something new could begin. And this is a big transitionary period for you because you're walking away from something and entering something new, whether it's in the workplace or your personal life, okay? But I do feel like it is teaching you some valuable lessons. It's also opening you up to acquiring new skills potentially, okay? From having to be in this very sort of, what's the word, like, yeah, like an authoritarian role, okay? It's like your voice matters, okay? What you say goes. So I feel like it is like some kind of promotion here, or you have like a very high rank in wherever it is that you are, whatever it is you're doing, okay? You're an authority in your field is what I want to say. So what you say and what you do matters, and perhaps that's where you're feeling the pressure because you're not sure if you can fulfill the role, okay? But the universe wants you to know, yes, you can. That's why we gave you this opportunity, okay? Because you can fulfill the role, because you are perfect for it, okay? So let's see here. Yeah, you're still very unsure though, because you have the Four of Pentacles. So that's your energy. That's you holding back. Okay. Not wanting people to see potentially that there's some nervousness or uncertainty. And with the Hermit, Virgo energy. So Virgo's coming in strong. You could have Virgo placements in your chart. I feel like you're trying to get some clarity on the situation. It's like, okay, there's something I'm not sure about, or I don't know if I have the skills in this. Maybe there's a way I can find out. Maybe I can acquire this skill. Maybe I can acquire some insight with regards to this. Because there's something about it that you're uncertain about, that you are unsure about, that you're not sure if you are equipped for, okay? Feeling under-equipped for something. But I feel like whatever it is, you will acquire it, okay? But the first thing is to not panic, right? Whatever you feel like you're lacking, you can obtain, okay? Whether it's information, whether you have to do a short course, whether it's, you know, just speaking to someone who's been in the field for longer. I mean, you can get those insights, okay? But I think the fundamental aspect of it is you knowing that you are good enough for whatever it is that you are walking into, right? That you have everything that you need, and that whatever you feel like would support you, or whatever you feel like information-wise you don't have, you can acquire, okay? But a lot of that actually comes from within, and that's you having, first of all, belief in yourself, okay? And next, you have the Six of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So definitely seeing a move for some of you guys. I feel like you've had to change location. You may have had to even move countries, right? Like I said, I'm seeing significant travel here. This is not moving to the next town. This is maybe going to a different continent even, right? Like it's a big move. And that may be why you're feeling a little bit unsure. because maybe there's a bit of a language barrier. Maybe you're not fluent in the language, or maybe it's just because it's such a different environment. It's a new environment. You need time to adjust. Like I said, it's a transitionary period for you, right? But that's okay. Give yourself time to adjust, okay? I feel like this opportunity is going to be really good for you. It's going to actually be less stressful than wherever you were previously, okay? So if you give yourself time to adjust, I feel like you could get very comfortable wherever you're headed, okay? But it's just going to take a little bit of time. So that's important to know. Let's see what else we can find out. Yeah. It's like once things got in motion, it happened very fast, right? You were waiting and waiting and waiting, and then boom, the opportunity comes in, it presents itself, everything just started happening, and you were like, whoa, I didn't even have time to think, you know? So that you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed that way because you were kind of thrown into the deep end is what I want to say. But you can handle it. That's what the universe is saying here. You have the 3 of Wands, okay? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. You are well equipped for this, okay? That's important to know first of all. Yes, things may have transpired very quickly after a long period of waiting to see what the next step is, how things are going to unfold, if this opportunity would come up or something else. And then boom, it came in, and suddenly, you know, dominoes effect. One thing led to the next and the next and the next. And before you know it, your whole life has changed, right? But that's not a bad thing, right? Change is a good thing. We need change, okay? Change is what enables us to grow, to evolve. And that's what you're doing. You're going through an evolution here. With the 10 of Pentacles as well. This is going to lead to something long-lasting. This is long-term financial stability. Okay, so like I said, whatever it is that you've just walked into, that's going to help you to create generational wealth. You're going to make a lot of money is what I feel, Capricorn. And generally, you guys are known as being the money makers, okay? It doesn't happen instantly for you. You put a lot of graft in, okay? A lot of hard work. But when it happens, right? So this is what's happening for you. You're making a shit ton of money, basically, in a very short period of time, I feel. It's not going to take long for you to start seeing and accumulating wealth, okay? Because like I said, the dominoes is now in effect. That is in motion, okay? But you had to have this change in order to obtain this. But I do get a sense as well, because as we know, the 10 isn't a solitary energy. This is people coming together to create a legacy, to create wealth, abundance, stability. So either this is you working within a team to make this happen. I do get a team sense, a community sense, right? This could be a community effort, right? Building with a group of people. Or this could even be something that you're creating for a family that you have, or a future family, right? Creating that generational wealth that will be there for your family. This is awesome, okay? So the last card for Capricorn, please. Yeah, you have the Chariot, Cancer. So that's your opposing sign, right? You could have Cancer in your chart. But yeah, there is forward movement here. Fast, swift action, right? Everything's transpiring very quickly. It's like, boom, next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. So yes, I feel like you are headed in the right direction. You're doing exactly what it is you need to do. There is a lot of success. This is divinely guided. This is a part of your destiny. You were meant to be on this path. You were meant to acquire this abundance. You were meant to be in this position of, you know, being an authority in whatever field you're in, or having a high ranking role, being a leader of sorts, right? And being appropriately rewarded for your expertise, for your ability to lead, okay? Or manage or direct, right? But either way, you know exactly where you're headed now, and you know that this is going to bring only more success. Like you're on that train, right? And yes, you may be in the fast lane right now. Things are happening very quickly, but you are well equipped, as I said. That's something you need to hear. That's why I have to keep saying it, because you need to know that, you need to understand that, and really believe that. You can do this, Capricorn, okay? You have everything you need to be on this journey and to succeed and prosper and to build those long-lasting foundations. You're already doing it, so just keep going. Wow, what an amazing reading, Capricorn. That's awesome. I feel like that's exactly the kind of reading that a Capricorn would want, so I hope that helps. So yeah, awesome. So we've now done all of the signs, all 12 signs for this week. We got there. How long is this stream? Wow, an hour and 45. Yeah, so it's like those streams combined is nearly 4 hours long. So it was a lot, but it was good to do it this way. Even if, you know, you guys have been silent on the stream today, but I can forgive that on this occasion. But yeah, it was really, really cool to do it this way. I had a lot of fun doing it yesterday, but I was just so wiped out. There was no way I could, you know, do both streams in one night. I was just absolutely exhausted by the end of the first one. But yes, so I hope those messages will serve you well this week. There's a lot to think about there for all of the signs. Definitely a lot of communication, big changes just around the bend are already unfolding for a lot of the signs. So just embrace it, right? Embrace the change. The newness is a good thing. Trust me. Okay? So if you found these messages useful, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell so you know when your next set of readings are published. It really does help me as well as a small YouTube creator, okay, small channel, to be able to grow and actually get these messages out to more people. And it also means that, yes, you get to see more of these kind of messages that can really potentially help you depending on, you know, which placement you watch from as well, and if it's your message. But there's definitely going to be something that comes up that's going to be beneficial for you. So thank you so much once again. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. What is tomorrow's? Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I may do another live stream for the secrets revealed or revealed, yeah, secrets revealed readings that I usually do on Wednesdays. I may do that. I'll have to see how it goes tomorrow with you know, my voice first and foremost, because I do have to start recording the weeklies for next week. So I may or may not live stream, otherwise I'll be recording the weeklies as usual. But if you do if you enjoyed having it in the live stream instead, let me know, because I do take your comments on board, and who knows, maybe I'll do more as a live stream rather than a pre-recorded message, but we will see. But anyway, have an amazing day or evening, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.